Hi, today I want to cover screen capture using ARC. In this video there'll be 4 stages. Stage 1. Open Canvas and go to ARC. Download and install the capture application. Stage 2. How to record your screen with voice and webcam options. Stage 3. How to edit, trim and remove a portion of the video and how to insert additional video at a certain point. Stage 4. How to add text and image overlays to your video. Stage 1. Open Canvas and go to ARC. Download and install the capture application. We'll start by logging into Canvas. Head to your dashboard and on the left hand side you'll see an icon that says ARC. Once you're in ARC, on the top right hand corner of the page you'll see an icon that says record. If you click on that, it'll give you an option to screen record or screen capture. It'll prompt you to download the screen capture software. Once the installer is downloaded, open it. Double click on the screen recorder launcher. Once the screen recorder is ready, click OK and go back into ARC. Again, in the top right hand corner of the window, go to the record icon. Click record and choose the option for screen capture. This will open a record window in the bottom left hand corner and you're ready to record. Stage 2. How to record your screen with voice and webcam options. Go to the record icon in the top right hand corner and select screen capture. This will open up your screen capture options, and this is a good opportunity to make sure that your microphone is working by checking the green bars are lighting up next to narration. Next you've got 3 options: capture screen or capture webcam, or capture both simultaneously. You'll see a webcam appear in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Today we're just going to record just screen capture with no webcam. We're using the full screen recorder, so this will record the entire screen. Make sure your microphone is working and hit record. This will give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown and we can start recording our desktop. And when you've recorded the segment that you want, then simply go back down to the bottom left hand corner of your screen and hit the pause button. You can click done and this will give you another dialog box which will give you an option to preview what you've recorded. Once you've checked that what you've recorded is okay, you can give it a title and a description and then upload it directly to ARC. Stage 3. How to edit, trim and remove a portion of the video and how to insert additional video at a certain point. When you're back in ARC, click the screen capture icon and that will open your screen options. Click screen only and hit record. This will count you down from 3 and then you'll be recording your desktop. I'm now going to go into Adobe Illustrator, and just as an example for this video I'm going to record myself drawing a quick sketch of a car. So I'm just using some of the basic Illustrator tools, the draw a circle tool, the pen tool just to draw the shape of the car. And this is just an example showing you a process that anyone might want to record as a screen capture subject. Once I've drawn the car, then I'm going to use some simple text overlays and image overlays to help explain the process. Okay, so I've drawn my car. I'm just going to add some text to explain what it is. And I'm happy with the process that I've screen recorded. So I'm going to save what I've recorded into ARC, give it a brief description of what the video contains. Now before I upload my video to ARC, it was a little bit messy when I got started. I wasn't very organized with my desktop, and at the end I paused a little bit too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the sort of introduction bit of my video off the video and maybe a little bit off the end as well, just to make my video a little bit neater and a little bit more to the point. So to do this, I'm going to click on Tools and go to Cut. Once I've selected Cut, I can then click on the timeline at the bottom. So once I'm in cut mode, it gives me a red line on the timeline and I can select the portion of video that I want to cut. I just check this selection, So I want to cut out all this portion at the start of the video. Click OK to accept this, and that portion of the video is removed. Again, at the end I was a little bit slow stopping the video recording, so I'm just going to select a segment at the end of the video using the cut tool again. Select the portion of video at the end that I don't need and click OK, and it will cut that part out. So now I've edited my video to the bare essentials. You can do another quick preview of your video, and once you're happy. Now, having previewed my video, I've realized that I've not really explained my process very well in the very beginning. So what I want to do now is insert a video where I'm just going to explain what I'm actually up to a little bit better. So if I move my timeline to the very start of the video, if I click on Tools, I can go up the tool panel and click on Insert, and I've got a few different options here, but what I want to do is insert a video file that I've already created. So this is going to insert an MP4 video file. This is called Introduction to Drawing a Car. Select the video that I want to insert and click Open. It's going to remind me that this is going to insert the video wherever my timeline slider is at the present. So in this case I want to insert it right at the very beginning of the video. Click OK when you're happy with the position, and that will insert the video where your timeline slider was. So it's just a simple text introduction to drawing a car using Adobe Illustrator. So now I've added my introduction and the video makes a bit more sense. You could add a portion of video at any point, the beginning, the middle, or the end. Once you're happy, click Done. And I'm just checking that it's going to export the video at the correct size. So I want to export the video at 1920 by 1080 pixels, which is a good size screen resolution. Once you've clicked Done, simply give your video a title and a description, and you can upload it directly to ARC. Stage 4. How to add text and image overlays to your video. I'm going to return to my Drawing a Car in Adobe Illustrator video, and I want to add some text when I use the ellipse tool. So if I go to my Tools icon down the bottom left hand corner of my screen, select Tools, go to Overlay and Text. This will bring up a text box on screen, and I can change the text in this box. So use the ellipse tool and hold down the Shift key to draw a perfect circle. Then I can redirect the arrow for this text box to the tool that I used. I can move around the text box and position it where I want it to be. Now you can see on the timeline at the bottom there's now a blue marker for where that text box is going to come in, be present on screen, and then exit the screen. So you can slide that blue marker for as long as you want that text box to appear on screen via your timeline. So the next part of the video where I want text is just before I use the pen tool to draw the car body. So I'm just positioning my timeline slider to just the position where I start to use the pen tool, and then I'm going to add some more text. So Overlay, Text, and again a text box comes up with your text goes here. I'm going to edit that text and just change it to use the pen tool to draw the car body. Then again I can position the arrow to where the pen tool is on the toolbox, and you can see now I'm looking at the time slider at the bottom to see how long I should have this text on screen for. So I bring in the text just as I start using the tool, and I'm going to position the text box. So you can see I'm just sliding through the video to see how long I want this text on the screen for. Okay, so I'm happy with the length of time that my text is on screen for. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is, as well as the text, I'd like to add image overlays, just to really highlight which tool I'm using. So if I go back to where I first put my text on and I click on the Tools menu again and go to Overlay, instead of text this time I'm going to click on Image. Now I've saved a couple of images. This one illustrates the circle tool. So that's my image that just illustrates how you get to the circle tool. I'm going to position that nicely next to my text. And then I'm going to control that on the timeline slider so that lasts the same duration as my text. So now I'm happy I've got the duration of my image along with my text, so they match. So I'm going to do the same again when I use the pen tool. I'm going to introduce an image at the same time as the text. So again, go to Tools, go to Overlay, Image, and I'm going to select an image for the pen tool. So that's brought in my little square image for the pen tool. I'm just going to slide that underneath my text, and I can resize this image simply by dragging one of the corners. Now I just need to make sure I've got the right duration on the timeline so it matches my text. When I'm happy with the duration, click OK. I'll just run through the time slider to check my timing. Click done when you're happy. So now just put in a title and a description of your video, and you can upload it direct to Arc.